balances, where happiness is homemade. I am Aisha, and I'm here to show you how to make a shrimp pasta. But it's not just the ordinary shrimp pasta. It's shrimp pasta with zucchini noodles, aka Zoodles. So we're going to get started with some fresh shrimp, and we're going to show you how to make this dish in minutes. But first things first, I really want to thank, I am a graduate of A&T, so I really want to thank African American College Alliance for my Aggie Pride, my North Carolina A&T State University gear. I also want to thank, you see my button? It says Aggie Born, Aggie Bread. I got this from Clark_Buttons. Thank you so much for my Aggie gear. You know, I'm a lover of HBCUs. So let's get started. Okay, so first things first, we have some shrimp that has been, it's been thawed out, it's been deveined, it has been shelled. So we did that by hand just a few minutes ago. I have my zucchini pasta. What I did was I used a vegetable peeler and I shaved all of the squash off. And then I used a veggetti. This was $7 at Walmart. So you just take the veggetti. I'm using it on the side that says thick. And you just turn it. And you just twist it like so until you get all the way down to the end. It does come with another piece, but it's just easier for me when I use it with my clean hands. So, I mean, it literally takes seconds to do one squash. And this is just one, so I've used two for this whole bowl, and it's more than enough. And this is just a way for me to, you know, trick my little kiddos into getting it done. I'm going to take the other piece that it comes with that has prunes on the bottom, stick it in there really hard, and then twist so you can get all of it down to the bottom. And you see how it fills up this bowl? I purposely peel all the green off, because if my kids see anything green, I don't know if your kids are like this, but if they see anything green, they will not eat it. And this is what's left. So you can keep the scraps or you can toss it. It's up to you. But this is what we have. And it takes minutes to cook this. And it'll look like real pasta once you season it properly. So we've got some red bell pepper, about an 1/8 cup. We've got about a 1/2 cup of yellow onion, sweet onion. And then we have some yellow bell pepper. I have my avocado. I have some pesto from Aldi, of course. I have some black pepper, my garlic salt with parsley, also from Aldi, a lemon, onion powder, some stir-in ginger paste, which is from Aldi, parsley, Old Bay, coconut oil from Walmart, and some traditional Jamaican jerk seasoning. You don't need a lot of this. Walker's Wood is the real thing, and thankfully you don't have to get it from Compare Foods anymore. You don't have to go to an international store anymore, because now they are officially with Walmart. Hallelujah. So let's get started. Okay, so we're going to season our shrimp, and I'm going to sprinkle it with about a tablespoon of black pepper. We've got our onion powder, which I'm going to sprinkle on top. About 1/2 tablespoon of onion powder and garlic salt with parsley. And then we're going to add good old faithful Old Bay. And we're going to sprinkle that on very heavily, okay? And then we've got some pesto. Pesto is basically a basil base with some garlic, oregano, and you want to use about a tablespoon, and cheese, okay? So use about that much and dab it on in there. It's really good if you haven't used it before. I highly recommend you use it, especially for Italian dishes, a sandwich. Use it to your liking. So normally I would add some cayenne pepper right now, but because we're going to add that Jamaican jerk seasoning, we're just going to let this kind of sit and marinate for a second. No need to add anything else more hot. So we just melted about a tablespoon of coconut oil in the pan. And as you can see, it's really loose. Coconut oil does not have a high temperature content like vegetable oil. So I have to kind of move fast, and you need to do the same, okay? So we're going to saute the onions, the bell peppers, and the red bell peppers. Let's get started. Okay, so I've already added the yellow bell pepper, and now I'm adding some sweet onion, that yellow onion we talked about, and the red bell pepper. It's going to smell a little different if you're not used to cooking with. Okay, so I have some ginger. I'm going to add about a tablespoon of the ginger paste into this, as well as 2 tablespoons of jerk seasoning. It looks disgusting, okay? But it's so delicious. And it's so spicy. My nose is already burning. Woo! Okay, so while the Jamaican seasoning and the ginger paste and everything is simmering together, marinating together, I'm going to add my avocado. The way you cut an avocado is you just want to get the blade to the pit or the seed, and then you twist, and it comes apart like that. It's super easy. Okay, we're going to take the seed out, and I just take my spoon and I scoop it under. An avocado has more potassium than a banana, and most people don't know that. It also has great omega-3s and fatty acids, which is why I try to get as much avocado in me and my son's diets as possible. So it comes out like so, and I'm just going to kind of mash it up, and it's going to continue to smoothen out like butter as we add our shrimp, which is what I will add next. So got that in there. Try not to make too much noise. Zakia and I were talking about our grandmothers and how our grandmothers used to tell us, don't hit the pan, you know, knocking on the side of the pan. So that's why we laughing right now. I'm going to go ahead and add my raw shrimp that has been seasoned like so. I'm going to add that in there. And I'm going to turn it up on medium heat. And then I am going to wipe my knife off. I'm going to rub my lemon. Rub my lemon. You want to rub it first, massage it a little bit so you can get the juices flowing. Cut it in half. Squeezing that lemon on in there. And we're going to allow it to really do its thing. It's already starting to turn pink. And I wish you could smell what we smell with this jerk season. So good. And I'm going to add the veggetti noodles. Not veggetti, but the Zoodles. Okay, so I'm going to start adding that. And I'm going to kind of go over it again with seasoning of the pepper and some of the salt. Because I don't want it to be really pale. Okay, I want that, I know the jerk seasoning is going to change colors for it, as well as the pesto. And that's going to really help. My babies love shrimp. I love shrimp. Zakia loves shrimp. And this is just something really quick that we can eat while getting our vegetables in. And that's why I love it so much. I'm going to let it simmer down. I'm going to add just a little bit more coconut oil so we can really, so it won't burn. You know, you want to coat things in oil for preventing it from burning. And with all these heavy spices, it can easily burn. And Zoodles don't take that long to cook, honestly. So we'll be right back. Okay, so now that we've got everything cooked down like we should, it's time to plate it. Look at that pasta. Ooh wee! Look at that. Make sure I cut it off. If you don't like all of this juice that we're getting, just let it kind of boil out. Let it kind of boil out. I like the juice because I want to taste everything. Okay? And don't let the greens scare you. Okay? Try some new things this quarantine. Try some new things. Try the pesto. It's just green because it has lots and lots of spices and herbs in it. So don't be shy of that. And the avocado. Okay, you can't even tell the avocado is really in there now. It has pretty much disintegrated in the food. So thank you so much for sticking with us today. Remember, happiness is homemade. Keep faith, family, and food in mind. Thank you for sticking with us. Thank you, African American College Allegiance. And thank you, Clark_Buttons. Have a good day. Bye.